Hello, I'm Yon Hongno.
And I'm Shannon Nice.
We are going to go over how to access and interpret information from the Clarity Air Quality Map. We can go to the project web page or Google Clarity Open Map and click Open Map Clarity Movement. Once we click that link, it will open the interactive Clarity Map. This map shows Clarity devices and other air quality sources available for the public to view. You can zoom into the Tampa Bay area to explore the monitors nearby, or you can search for specific monitors by name, such as Saunders here, and adjust the view as you wish. The map takes us to the location of our Clarity device installed at Robert Saunders Library. You can also explore other air quality sources by clicking on the dots you see around the map that include the community site and regulatory air quality information. If you click the other dots, you will see another pop-up windows with detailed air quality information.
The first thing you see on this pop-up window is the AQI, or Air Quality Index. This device is currently recording an AQI of 44, which is labeled good. Now, what does this really mean? If you look down at the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll see a key. Clarity devices record AQIs that range from 0, meaning the best air quality, to 500, meaning the poorest air quality. Hovering over each of these categories gives us more specific information about what each category means. For example, the 0 to 50 range, which is where our device is currently recording, says that the air quality is good and that it's a great day to be active outside. Further AQI categories give guidance for people more sensitive to changes in air quality. For instance, the orange 101 to 150 category here gives advice for sensitive groups, people with asthma, and people with heart disease. These advices are important in ensuring that people are able to protect themselves if hazardous situations ever come up. If the AQI were to change outside of the green range, our dot here would also change color to indicate this.
Next, on the top-up window, we see the latest PM2.5 measurement that this device recorded. PM2.5 is a common traffic-related air pollutant. It is made up of particles 2.5 microns or smaller in diameter. It could be things like dust, soot, or other airborne particles usually invisible to the naked eye. PM2.5 is important to measure because it can be inhaled, get deep into your lungs, and the smallest can even get into your bloodstream. At high levels, they pose an important risk to health. The Clarity device measures PM2.5 and uses these measurements to calculate the AQI. A high PM2.5 measurement value would lead to a higher AQI score, which means worse air quality. So we can see that the PM2.5 measurement value is known since the AQI is marketed as good. The pop-up tells us whether this data is from a Clarity Law device or government regulatory measurement, which is labeled error now. We can also see the time when the data was collected.
We can click Show in Plots to see a graph of how the Clarity device's measurements have changed over time. Here, you can see what value the AQI was at different points of time over the last week. Hovering over the graph will show you the values recorded at each data point time. We can also choose to view the PM2.5 measurements on this graph instead of the air quality index. We can also view the data from the past day, the past month, and the past year. At the top of this window, you'll see 4 buttons: Data Zoom, Data Zoom Back, Data View, and Save. To use Data Zoom, select and click and drag an area on the graph to zoom in. To go back to the original graph, click Data Zoom Back. Select Data View to view the measurements in table form. Click Close to go back to the graph. And finally, click Save to download an image of the graph that you see right here. For more information on the AQI from Clarity, you can click on the question mark right down here.
Explore the Clarity map for yourself and visit the project website for more information about community air quality monitoring and how you can get involved.